Hello students, in this video we are going to learn about receipts and payments account. All the not-for-profit organization or non-trading concern has to prepare this receipts and payments account. Every year end, the final accounts will be prepared by not-for-profit organization, even profit-oriented organization also. If it is profit-oriented organizations, you already have learned in grade 11 itself. They will prepare trading account, profit and loss account and balance it. If it is NPO, they has to prepare receipts and payments account, income and expenditure account and balance it. In this video, we are going to learn about receipts and payments account in detail within 7 minutes. Actually, this account is considered as summary of cash book. Cash book may be prepared by profit and not-for-profit organization. They may prepare each and every single day, otherwise weekly ones or monthly ones. But this receipts and payments account is summarizing all cash and bank transactions. But this receipts and payments account will not enter non-cash in nature like depreciation or any adjustments will not be taken place in receipts and payments account. And most importantly, this receipts and payments account will enter preceding and succeeding period. Not only current items, preceding and succeeding years items also will be taken into account. And this will not record only revenue nature. This will record revenue plus capital in nature. I hope you understood. And this receipts and payments account format is on the screen right now. You could see that. This is the format of receipts and payments account. It follows double accounting system. Debit side, credit side. It follows real accounting rules, personal, real and nominal or golden rules. Especially this receipts and payments account follows real account in nature. So debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Comes in, goes out, comes in receipt. Okay, goes out payment, goes out payment. Okay, each and every single item we are going to discuss in detail. First one is, it begins with opening balance. Opening balance may be in the form of cash in hand and cash at bank. If it begins with cash in hand and cash at bank as their opening balance in the debit side of receipts and payments account, definitely it will ends with closing balance of cash in hand and cash at bank. Closing balance of cash in hand, cash at bank. In the opposite sense, if it begins with a negative balance as overdraft in the credit side of receipts and payments account, definitely it will ends with closing balance of overdraft. Closing balance of overdraft. Then apart from this, current and non-current item, both will be recorded in this account. As I told you already, a receipts and payments account will record preceding and succeeding years information. If you take income and expenditure account, there only current year items will be recorded, not preceding and succeeding. And most importantly, this receipts and payments account will record capital and revenue natures. Not only capital, revenue also will be recorded. But if you take income and expenditure account, there this revenue alone will be taken place. Capital will not be recorded. But in receipts and payments account, both capital nature and revenue nature will be recorded. And general donation, specific donation, so everything will be recorded, whether it is capital or revenue nature. So everything will be taken into an account in receipts and payments account. And grant for specific purpose, specifically to conduct any tournament or to construct the building or swimming pool, whatever it is. So that will be taken into an account in receipts and payments account. And the entrance and admission fees is a revenue nature, so that will be taken into an account. And general grants also revenue nature. So generally government grants, general grants, so that will be taken into an account. And sale of newspaper, grants, so revenue nature, so that also taken into an account. And sale of old used sports materials, so that also revenue nature, so that will be taken into account. And interest on dividends, interest on investments, interest on debentures, interest on investments, so all are revenue nature, so that will be taken into an account. And dividends, dividend received, okay, so that will be taken into an account as revenue nature. Rent received, revenue nature. And interest received, revenue nature. Miscellaneous receipts, revenue nature. And life membership fees, once in a while, so capital nature. So capital also will be recorded as we discussed already. and subscription for specific purpose. So this will be adjusted with the liability side of the balance sheet in NPO. So subscription for specific purpose. The subscription for specific purpose will be taken into an account in the liability side of the balance sheet, and legacies, whether it is general or specific, both will be taken into an account, especially in receipts and payments account. And endowment fund, continuously we are saving our money, so endowment policies. In case if you don't know any items what we discussed earlier, just you leave in the comment section, I will clarify you in reply. And the sale of fixed assets, that is fixed assets will be sold out, so we are receiving money, so that will be entered here in receipts and payments account alone. And receipts on account of specific fund. So what are the specific fund? Match fund, government fund, prize fund. So specific and general both will be recorded in receipts and payments account. But if you take income and expenditure account, very few items will be taken into an account, especially general in nature, not specific. And the payment side also, capital and revenue payments will be taken into an account. And it is a summary, as I told you already, it's a summary of cash nature. So in the month of January, if we given any salary for employee, and May or December, so all together will be comes under one single heading as salaries, so not in a specific one. So under this salaries heading, all the salaries will be taken into an account. Rent, postage, expenses, advertisement is fixed revenue expenditure, it is fictitious assets, it is fixed revenue expenditure, so that also will be taken into an account in receipts and payments account. Newspapers and magazines, so this is revenue nature, so we are paying money goes out for this all the transactions. So what we discussed already in this receipt side, so these all are receipts, which means money comes in. Okay, and what we are going to discuss over here in the payment side, these all are money goes out from us, goes out. So that is why we are following what accounting rules it is? Real account nature is debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Very important rule in golden accounting rules is real account. And repairs, we are spending money. Auditing fees, we are spending money for auditors to do auditing work in our which is NPO. And maintenance expenses, so we need to spend some money, especially for the maintenance workers. And insurance premiums should be paid out. Honorarium, to congratulate someone for their work. Instead of paying salary, we are giving some money as honorarium for the people, those who work favor for our organization. And municipal tax is a local tax, should be paid, revenue nature. Price distributed expenses, office expenses, administrative expenses. So all the expenses should be made out because it is recording capital and revenue nature. And expenses on show, to conduct a show for the people. What are the expenses they spent? Maybe electricity charges or amount spent for the actors. So that kind of expenses. And miscellaneous payments, which is not comes under any other previous heading, that will be considered as miscellaneous payments. Purchase of fixed assets. So in this sense, purchase of furniture, purchase of building, or purchase of any other fixed assets, capital nature, will be taken into an account only in receipts and payments account, not in income and expenditure account. So you know about it very clearly. And sports material purchased, or if we invested our money in the share market or any stocks or on any fixed assets, because we will not get return instantly. We can get return after 3 years or after 5 years, even after 10 years. So that investment is a capital nature. And purchasing the book is considered as capital nature. If we are purchasing newspaper magazines, so that is revenue nature. So you can keep in your mind, books purchased for library, that is capital nature. So if it is newspaper or any magazines, weekly magazines, monthly magazines, so that will be considered as revenue nature. And the fortnightly even. And loan repayment, for money goes out. Loan repayment, if it is bulk, maturity period comes now. After paid with the interest, we have to pay the principal also. So loan amount repayable. So that is considered as a payment. So in the payment side of receiving payments account, it will be taken into an account. So purchasing building even, as I told you already. So purchasing of building also considered as capital nature. So all capital and revenue natures will be taken into this account. So this is the clear-cut format of receipts and payments account. You genius already you know, I think so. And you don't forget about these rules and regulations, because chances are there to ask one more questions about these rules and regulations, which accounting rules will be used to prepare these receipts and payments accounts. That is the real account. So real account rules is debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Don't forget it. Let's discuss with the